Hey everybody, it's Don. Just taking a look at some more campaigns that look like they can use a little bit of help. So yeah, we're on fundmycomic.com, and let's start off with PIPI the Zombie Girl. PIPI tries to fulfill Spark's last wish while being pursued by old and dangerous rival Nina, the She-Devil. Now, from what I understand, it says 0 backers, nothing raised in 21 hours. And they're asking for 600 on a goal. So storefront, there's no end date, too. You do got time, but hey, man, why wait? Right? Throw a little bit of support out there. The story, PIPI, asks for help to her friends to fulfill Spark's last wish, play his only song in an underground punk fest. Meanwhile, Nina the She-Devil, an old and dangerous rival of PIPI, sends her henchman, the man with the bandana, for her head. PIPI the Zombie Girl #1 Punk Chickens is a 48-page explosive one-shot adventure throughout Weird City with elements of sci-fi, classic monsters, some cyberpunk, continuous action, and funny situations. This comic book is recommended for all ages through teen. Buy with confidence. The comic is currently finished, ready to print. Written and drawn by Juan Fleites. Hope I'm doing that correctly with the name. Exclusive cover for FMC backers. Check it out. Oh, PIPI giving you the peace sign. Yeah! Alright, moving on. We got The Pumpkin Prince, Book 1. Finally making its debut. Come explore the beginnings of the Pumpkin Prince and learn about how he got his name. I want to know. This one's brought to you by Missy. 21 backers. $262 raised in a year. 44% of the goal at $600. Storefront, so there's no end date. Okay. Yeah, and just a quick note, all the links to these campaigns will be in the show notes for easy access for you. For years, I have been asked when I would create a story about who the Pumpkin Prince is and what the heck is going on with his world, and I am delivering. Not me, the actual artist of this fine tome. After a long wait, The Pumpkin Prince Book 1 is finally here. The 36-page book with black and white interiors will take us on a journey to the rise of the Pumpkin Prince and who exactly he is. So, bang up looking cover there. Real quick story description. The Pumpkin Prince Book 1 will introduce you to 2 magical characters, the Fall Spirit and the Pumpkin Prince, and the start of a new journey for both. In a strange, distant, magical land, Fall Spirit calls upon a new guardian to make sure the world is protected and stays safe. Yet, from the second this new one arrives, it's clear he is different than the others, and in her view, not in a good way. Come watch this new guardian struggle to understand who he is and if he can even figure out his own name. Wow. Lots of action and intrigue. 21 backers, $262. The Pumpkin Prince on Fund My Comic. Back it now. Kill Stan. Oh, look, we got a trailer. I do like the ones with the trailers. Now, I've played trailers for comic book campaigns on my show, The Studio, every Saturday at 7 p.m. And I've gotten some copyright hits on it, but I'm going to take some chances. I'm gonna play some of these and see if they're okay. You know. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the trailers. You make them to help promote your product and get a little bit of attention. So, yeah, let's see what happens. We got Kill Stand #1 and 2, a bloody neo-noir crime thriller from Inferno Comics out of San Antonio, Texas. They got 1 backer, $8 raised in 3 months, 1% of their $1,500 goal. Got a storefront, no end date. Let's check out this trailer real quick. Cool. Yeah, man. Kill Stand 1 and 2. Number 1 is 26 pages. Number 2 is 24 pages. Writer and creator D.C. Casillas. The artist is Felipe Sobreira. And letters and colors from Jimmy G. It's a story about the fractured psyche inside all of us and the depths we sink to when life has lost all meaning. Hell yeah. Kill Stand number 1 and 2. On Fun My Comic, back it now. Jake Magnus, the Hyperman. Oh, yeah. 7 backers. Oh, look, we got euros here. 172.50 euros raised in 4 months at 25% of their goal. They're asking for 680. I do not know what that translates to in American dollars because I am not going to convert it. I am an American. I don't feel like I should have to. It should already be in dollars, damn it. And they too have a trailer. So, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hey guys, welcome to our Kickstarter campaign for Jake Magnus Hyperman. I chose to set our world in the 1970s, perhaps as a sort of tonic to the modern world. And because I saw it as ripe with storytelling possibilities. There's no mobile phones here, but don't worry. All the same, there will be plenty of fictional retro technology. Our concept? A mashup of the $6 Million Man and the Fall Guy. Both seminal 80s TV shows. Our comic has added humor, lots of action, drama and adventure, and I can promise you an intriguing story with more than a few surprises along the way. Jake works for Stronghold, a secret government organization, and moonlights as an actor/stuntman on the hit TV show High Speed. This was intentional, as I wanted to have as wide a story canvas to play with as possible. It helps that Jake is also ex-military, so there are also potential backstories there that we can mine. We also have strong supporting characters, including Jake's boss, Orson Sten, and the industrious Dr. Hypo, not to mention the sentient supercomputer, Frost. In addition to being a cybernetically enhanced man, Jake drives a rather special muscle car that has a few tricks of its own up its sleeve. I'm really excited to collaborate on this project with English artist Nathan Webb, a previous collaborator of mine. I hope you will consider backing our project, as I promise you I have tons of ideas for great future stories to further the adventures of Jake Magnus, Hyperman. Please consider backing. Thank you.
Jake Magnus Hyperman. Pretty good trailer. Not bad. Pretty cool. Alright. Jake Magnus, the Hyperman from Adrian Brown on Fun My Comic back at today. We got HAVOK, Volume 1. Volume 1 is about a man named Ares who was born half demon and half witch. I just hate it when that happens. His father was a demon from hell who fell in love with a witch. So at least it was consensual. This is from Kevin Davis. And no trailer, so we'll read a little bit about it. They got 2 backers, $56 raised in a year, 11% of the asked $500 goal. Storefront, no end date in sight. This is about a man named Ares who was born half demon, half witch. Fell in love with a witch, but it was forbidden love, as the devil himself hates love and does not allow his demons to do that sort of thing. Therefore, the devil finds out about this and destroys Ares' father for all of eternity to be non-existent. HAVOK is a 52-page, fully colored manga horror story, and the books are being printed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. HAVOK by Kevin Davis on Fun My Comic. Back at today. The Circle of Ma'at, Book 1. by Pete Garcia. Coming to you from New York City, an urban crime drama that collides with horror and the supernatural. 0 backers, $0 raised in 13 days. They're only asking $25 of the gold. Don't you want to be the one to give it to them? Let's check out their trailer. Well, I gotta say, that's a banging trailer. I like that. Good beats, good flow. The Circle of Ma'at on Fun My Comic back its day. Dead Crew number 3 from Tim Tyler, who's a 39-year vet of the comics industry. Hot damn. Joe Kubert alumni, comics geek and collector of cool stuff from Palm Coast, Florida. Bringing you Dead Crew number 3, rather. A team of monster outcasts protects the world from things much worse than themselves. I bet. 9 backers, $265 US raised in 7 months, 53% of their $500 goal. Storefront, no end date. A little bit about the campaign. Dead Crew is his love letter to classic comics like John Byrne's X-Men, Wolfman and Perez's New Teen Titans, and basically the Bronze Age of comics. Dead Crew was first published and introduced in the summer of '94 and well received within the independent comic reading fan base. He hopes to continue publishing this comic beyond a 3rd issue. He's got 20 issues plotted, but with all things, it's just one step at a time. They're raising funds for the production of the book, mailing, and if possible, some new equipment so they can continue to produce these badass comics. They've been producing their own books for 39 years. As of 2025. 2026 will be the 40th year. Thanks for any and all support. Yes, this is a campaign you can get behind. Reliable. They got experience. The art looks killer. This should be doing gangbusters. Dead Crew number 3 from Tim Tyler, the 39-year vet of comics. On Fun My Comic, bag it today. We got Bond of the Blade number 1, a 40-page shonen martial arts comic from Anime Sparkster. I don't think that's the real name. And they got a trailer. No backers, no money, 9 months, no percent of the $1,000 goal, storefront, no end date. Let's check out the trailer.
The martial arts trio, known as the Heretics, are in the middle of a brutal urban war with the criminal element of Union City, the worst of which is a mega gang with demonic powers. And their grip on this once peaceful city will soon become irreversible. But even though the Heretics are outmanned, they have a secret weapon, their guardian angel, Ashira. Through their bond, the Heretics gain the power they need to win the war against the Zealots. But first, they must conquer their own internal struggles, their fears, flaws, and soul-crushing mistakes. Their bond to each other anchors them. Their bond to their guardian angel strengthens them. And their bond to their duty emboldens them to make their stand. And now you can stand with the heretics by backing Bond of the Blade Issue 1. Make your pledge today and choose from a wide selection of rewards. From 3 different variant covers to the concept art book containing sketches and concept art of characters past, present, and future. Vintage limited edition posters, and so much more.
But I'm not done yet!
All physical backers will receive 1 free fighting game style character print, which will give you a look into the stories, personalities, fighting styles, and special moves of the main cast. And everyone who backs this campaign gets us closer to the ultimate stretch goal, which will add 4 brand new pages of story to issue number 1. The war for Union City's soul has begun. So back Bond of the Blade, issue number 1.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Geronimo Studios.
Bond of the Blade, number 1. On Fun My Comic back at today. The Elemental Legion from NBG Ghosts. Unleash the elements, join the heroes of the Breedaverse in their epic battle against darkness. No backers, no dollars, raised in an hour. It's only been an hour. Gotta give them a chance, man. 0% funded to the $5,000 goal. They got 64 days to go. This campaign started the 24th. Is that today, Mom? Started today. I don't know what day it is. Don't even care. Ends on August the 28th at 8 p.m. 64 days to go in this campaign. And guess what? They got a trailer. Let's check it out.
Warriors answer destiny's call. Elemental fury, heat the brawl. Legions together on.
Alright, real quick. That's the logo, man. The animation looks great, but that's too long for the logo. You want to bring people. Okay, I'm not playing this. So this is a 10-minute trailer. No, we're not playing a 10-minute trailer. I'm sorry, guys. If you're going to do a trailer, no longer than 2.5 minutes, and that's pushing it. When you're doing a trailer for your comic book campaign, you want to get in, you want to smack these people upside the head, get them excited, get the juices flowing, make them want it, and then get back out and leave them wanting more. 10 minutes, 52 seconds, little too long. So we're just going to go down a little bit and read about it, because I don't have that kind of time. So from the Breedaverse comics, welcome to the Elemental Legion. It's an epic tale set in the heart of the Breedaverse, a world where ancient magic, mythical creatures, and advanced technology coexist. Wow, that is a lot of information. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to leave the link in the description, and you guys can read about it all on your own, because that is a lot to take in. My rule of thumb is very simple. If you're going to do a campaign, the few words for people to read, the better. And just like I said, man, just right now, all in your face, smack the reader, your customer upside the head with your info, with your art, with your dynamicism. Make them want it, man. Don't sit there and have to explain it to them like they're in the 9th grade. You know, it's not cool. So anyway, the Elemental Legion. On Film My Comic, check it out. Baron Templar issues 1 through 3 from Future Vision Comics. Scott Gautier hunts for the ancient artifact that can cure his disease, only to find a magical sword that turns him into the superhero Baron Templar. Well, damn, dude, if you're going to cure your disease and instead you find a magical sword that turns you into a superhero, you kind of did what you set out to do. But hey, what do I know? I didn't write the comic. It might be cool. Sounds cool. No backers, no money raised in 3 months. They got nothing of their $100 goal. And it's on storefront with no end in sight. So they have a trailer. Let's hope it's not 10 minutes long. It's 3 minutes. Okay, I'll allow it. You should only limit it to like 2:30, something like that. that's enough of that. You're not really learning anything. Yeah, I kind of see why this one's not getting the love it probably needs, because it's boring. But I hate to say it like that, but it's kind of true. Yeah, check it out if you want. Maybe take a chance on it, right? All right, we got the last one here. CYBERFUNK Cowboys, a futuristic Western comic revolution from No More Studios. CYBERFUNK Cowboys is a sci-fi Western saga where four rebels armed with ancient techno-spiritual armor battle a corrupt regime of elitist AI overlords. Wow, that's a mouthful. And we got a trailer. They got no backers, no money, raised in 5 days, 0% of the $2,500 goal, 25 days to go. This campaign ends July 19th. And they got a trailer. Let's see how it goes. Nope, it's 6 minutes long. I'm not playing a 6-minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not playing a 6-minute trailer. It's too freaking long. Trailers, no more than 2.5 minutes. This is tantamount to my sanity and everyone else's sanity. Just don't break that rule. You'll be fine. 2 hours. Not 2 hours. 2 minutes. Yeah, do a 2-hour trailer. Yeah, make a movie. A 2-minute, 30-second trailer. What do you think, Mama Donna? I think that's plenty of time.
Yep.
Get your point across.
Yep.
Smack them upside with your awesome art and story. Right. Anything longer than that, I'm going to start twiddling my thumb. I'm going to think about other things. You don't want to think about other things. You want to keep everyone's focus on your campaign. You're trying to sell yourself and the campaign. Why make their thoughts go elsewhere? Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Independence Day. A little something new I'm trying. It seems to be doing reasonably well. Where I'm just trying to find some campaigns that need a little bit more love than what they're getting. Spotlight them on my platform. And maybe try to become a hero to all the people out there, as only I can be. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you watching. If you're digging what I'm doing, like, subscribe. If you don't dig what I'm doing, do it anyway. Don't forget, every Saturday, the studio, 7 p.m. Eastern, where myself and the big wigs, and Mama Donna, we rock the set. We draw cool characters. We sometimes have really cool guests on and help promote and just have a fun time. We like to invite you in to our sphere and have a fun time with us. And on that note, you can find me on X at Don Draw Stuff, Instagram Don Draw Stuff, YouTube Don Draw Stuff. You kind of get where I'm going with this. Don Draw Stuff. It's what I do, man. And couldn't do it without any of you. So I appreciate your love, your fandom, all the good stuff. And Mama Donna, you got anything you want to lead off with or end with?
No.
Okay.
Tune in on Saturday nights at 7 p.m.
There it is.
We'll have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
And I give them hell.
Give them hell. Damn right. All right, folks. You guys have a good time, and hope this helps some of the campaigns, man. And just remember, support indie comics, because that's what it's all about. Bye-bye.